It's time now for our weekly STEM Ambassador segment when we celebrate girls and women doing great things in STEM. And we have quite a young lady joining us today. This is Vivian Marmerstein from Western Reserve Academy. You're going to be a sophomore. So first talk about what it was like to be a freshman.
It was a little bit of a jump going from 8th grade middle school to freshman year, but I figured it out, and I guess I made it.
Well, you got through freshman year and you really jumped because you went into a huge program, Clear Out at UC Berkeley. Tell us about that.
So the program, it was a neuroscience program, 2 weeks. We had an actual college professor from Boise State who teaches actually classes there, and he came and basically taught part of his curriculum to us. And we did a few labs as well, and we learned about all sorts of different neurological disorders, and it was really cool. I learned a lot.
Now, you focused in a bit on post-traumatic stress disorder. What was interesting about that? What kind of drew you to that?
Honestly, I thought a little bit about the bigger disorders, Alzheimer's, autism, but there's a lot that everyone knows about them. PTSD is kind of a less well-known disorder, and I thought it'd be really interesting to learn a little bit about that, and I definitely did. It was really cool to learn.
What was the most surprising thing you learned?
Actually, for me, what was the most interesting to me was that there's a lot of stigma surrounding it. So many people are afraid to get diagnosed or to go and see if they have it, and that can be really dangerous because some of the symptoms are they can be really detrimental to a person's health. And I thought that was really interesting, and I'm glad that I got to present to people about it and kind of spread awareness about this disorder.
And speaking of presenting, you had a project that you had to do, which you were very successful with. So tell us about your project. What was that all about?
Basically, it was just a research project. I learned, I researched online all about PTSD, some of the symptoms, effects it has, and one of my main focuses was actual chemical changes in the brain. So there's multiple changes, and this really proves that it's not just, something in your head, people would say. It's actually something that changes your brain, and that's why it can be so harmful.
And you ended up getting second place in a contest for your research, so congratulations on that. So where are you going from here? What do you plan on doing after high school?
After high school, honestly, all I know is that I love science. Biology is one of my main loves. Neuroscience and cancer are definitely two of the things that I love to do. But as far as after high school, science.
Good for you. Well, we think you are awesome and you've got great things ahead of you. Good luck to you in your sophomore, junior, and senior years, and then beyond there too. Let us keep up with what you're doing. And you can find out more about Vivian and our other STEM ambassadors, as well as see some really cool STEM stories at our website, wkyc.com/girlsinstem.